Hi everybody, I have a project that I just finished, a mini album, and I used with this collection, I used the Prima Rose Quartz collection. I killed the entire 12 by 12 pack. I only have a few small little strips of scraps left. I even had to substitute for my inside pockets just some filler paper that I had. But anyways, this album measures 8 by 8 on the cover and 7 3/4 by 7 3/4 are the inside pages. So it turned out really, really pretty. I love it. So here is the cover. And then we have the spine, and the spine measures 3.5 inches. And on the spine, I put one of these, just a big charm, fleur-de-lis, I think, charm that I had in my stash. And it's got the paper and the trim, and then that's the back. I did the lace. And then it has a bow closure. This is a bulky album because I did embellish it a lot with big embellishments like that. These are my handmade flowers. I do have a tutorial in my videos on how I made those. And then that's the cover. This is not from the paper collection. This is just something that I had, a whole sheet of all that. But if you want to change it, because this is for sale on my Etsy store, if you want to put your own picture in there, I'm including the little template. You can cut your photo out and then put it in there and change it out. Now if I can get this back out. There we go. So that will be included in there if you want to change that out. But I think she matches this collection perfect. Alright, so then we have the ribbon closure. And I did the metal corners, so your corners are protected. Like I said, there's a lot in this album. And let's open it up and get on the inside. Show you what we got. It's going to be hard to film. I'll do the best I can. Alright, so the front of it right here, I did one of the journaling cards and cut out the corners, and then this is magnetized and pulls up so you can do 2 photos right there. And then that closes, and there's still photos at the end. So this is a die that I got, and it makes like a frame, and I did a cutout from the paper collection and just stuck this in here because I didn't want to leave it blank. But you can change that if you want and tuck your own, like a 4x6 picture in there if you want, or leave it like that. I die cut the flowers, and then this lifts open like this. You could put a big photo right here. These photo corners will slide your photos underneath if you want, like that. And if you don't, you could just put it in the center. And then we have this page as well that folds down. So you got 2 good spots for photos. These inserts pull out, and on the inserts is where I used paper that I had in my stash. Because like I said, I used every ounce of paper in this, the whole pack. I killed it. So those slide back in there, and they have lace on the edges. And then we have this page, which I have lace and my homemade flowers. These open up, and then you could put 2 photos here on each side. This is a page with a pocket, and these photo mats slide out. Blank on the back, so you can add photos because they get pretty bulky. And there's the pocket with the trim cut out. And so those go back in there. That opens this way. And again, this little trim border, your photo will slide underneath it. Like that. Probably should show you on a white piece of paper. See, there you go. So you can put your photo there, and then the pocket on this side, a little lace and corner pieces, and 2 large photo mats. And you can also tuck more photos in there too, loosely, if you want. There's that, and then that closes, and those 2 close. Then this page, I cut out these gates with a die, and I did one of the journaling tags. These are handmade flowers that I made. That opens up, This is simply just for decoration, and I thought it looked really cool with the gate. And then these open up this way, and you can put a picture there or leave it blank for journaling. Photo mats and a large pocket. And there you go. And then this is the other paper that I used. It's got velvet on it, so it looks really cool. I think it went really good with the collection, actually. And those go back in there. And then this page is just like a crazy pocket page. I blinged it out with Prima bling. I got little fuzzes. There we go. And these are from the collection, the tags, and they go in there, and you could mount photos on the back or just journal, whatever you want, and it slides back in the pocket like that. This opens up this way. This reveals this triangular pocket with more of the photo tags. And it is open all the way, so you can tuck them in the back there, like that, however you want. And then that's a big area for a photo. And it magnetizes back down. This page is, you can put your photo there, and like I said, your photo will tuck under all these corners if you want, or just put it right there in the center. My computer keeps dinging. This is magnetized, so this lifts up. I'll show you there for a big photo. And then we have this page for a photo, and slip under there like that, and then this opens up down. So there's your spread that way, and a big area for a photo. Close it up. And then I alternated it again with that paper for the insert in here to add your photos. Alright, this page is really pretty too. These are one of my handmade flowers. Makes the book, it has the pearls. This opens up like that, and then these gates open. You can add a picture here if you want, or leave it plain and just put a picture on the inside. And also this trim right there, your photo will slide underneath that as well, just for some decoration. And then your picture can go here, and this opens up to reveal the big center. And let me turn it. These big books are really hard to get on camera. And there's that. So we will close this all back up. And there you go. And there are still pictures at the end. This is a die cut that it was really, really fragile. My intention was to be able to stick your own picture under there, but it was so fragile it would just get ruined. So I just made it with the designer paper as a cover, and keep that little I pulled this little pull tab, so you open it up to put your two pictures in there, and that's just decoration then. So that's attached down. And then this, I die cut this little side flap with some border dies. That opens up. You can journal, or you can tuck a picture or a note or something, and it'll also slide under there too. That's attached down, and then I put the two mats for you to cut out your pictures square, and then it'll give you that border. And then this side you can put a big picture here, and that tucks under there. So let me see how this goes. There. So that's that page, and then this one pulls out. This one's another velvet. It has a little velvet on it. It's really pretty. These are really thick too. And that goes in there. And then the last pages, this was just some trim that I cut out a piece of it and actually layered it with some other trim. This is just for decoration. It has the bling in the corners and the cutouts. But these, you can cut your pictures. It opens like this and like this. And you could just cut your square picture, and it has these fancy little details. So see that? Just for a different look. And then that's magnetized down. And then the last page is a waterfall page. Give you plenty, because this album has more room for bigger pictures or umpteen little ones. I did this trim. This is magnetized to hold down. That opens up like that. And then I did cut with a die, a punch, and the backs are left blank because your pictures, I don't want to get it too, this paper is pretty thick, this Prima paper. And I don't like to add the paper on both sides because your picture will go here and it'll border it in black. So you just have it on the fronts. But yeah, you can get umpteen pictures in here. And it gets thicker when you put your photos, so I was able to use all the papers. And then you can fit a bigger photo down here, and I cut with a die cut, so once your photo's in there, you can't hardly see it now, but you'll be able to, let me get it in here, you'll be able to see the heart. Of course I need a piece of paper that's the right size, but you can see the hearts, it'll pop up and your picture will slide down in there. So there we go, and then the corner pieces are protecting the corners there too. That is the Rose Quartz mini album. It's going to be listed in my Etsy store. I will have a link to my store in the description box down below. It'll take you right over there to it, and I hope I should have some other things in there too. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you liked it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.